The Monon Corridor is open. How Northwest Indiana's new train line changes real estate. Something big just happened in Northwest Indiana. And if you own a home, are thinking about buying, or have even considered an investment property in Hammond, Munster, or Dyer, this is something you should know. The South Shore Line's Monon Corridor is officially open. But what does that actually mean for home values, buyers, sellers, and investors? Let's talk about it. On March 31st, 2026, the South Shore Line officially opened the Monon Corridor, creating new commuter rail access between Hammond, Munster, Dyer, and downtown Chicago. I was there. I got to ride the train, and it was great. This isn't just another transportation project. It's one of the biggest infrastructure investments Northwest Indiana has seen in years. And projects like this often change how people choose where they want to live. Hi, I'm Liz Rytel-Mudroncik with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Connections. I work with buyers, sellers, and investors throughout Northwest Indiana. And this is one of the more exciting developments I've seen in our local housing market in quite some time. The Monon Corridor adds 4 new stations in Hammond, Munster, and Dyer, giving commuters easier access to downtown Chicago. That means buyers who once thought the commute was too difficult may now start looking at Northwest Indiana in a whole new way. One of the biggest questions homeowners ask me is whether or not this is going to increase their home's value. And the honest answer is, while it certainly can increase buyer interest, no train station guarantees higher home values. The condition of your home, your neighborhood, the pricing, and the overall market still matters. But what this corridor does is make these communities more attractive to a larger group of buyers. Buyers don't just purchase a home, they're also buying convenience. Being able to commute to Chicago more easily could make Hammond, Munster, and Dyer even more appealing than they already are. That expanded buyer pool is something every homeowner should be paying attention to. If you're thinking about selling, don't automatically assume that the train alone increases your home's value. Instead, have your home evaluated based on today's market conditions and how buyers are responding now that the corridor is open. And every neighborhood is different. For buyers, this creates another reason to consider Northwest Indiana. Communities like Hammond, Munster, and Dyer already offer great value. Now they also offer improved commuter access. That's a combination many buyers are looking for. I always tell my buyers this: don't buy a home simply because it's close to a train station. Buy a home because it fits your lifestyle, your budget, and your long-term goals. The train should be a bonus, but it's not the only reason you should buy. Investors may also want to pay attention. Areas with convenient commuter access often attract renters who work in Chicago but want more affordable housing. Hammond, in particular, may continue to attract investors looking for strong long-term opportunities. Of course, every investment should still be evaluated on its own merits. I've said for years that Northwest Indiana is one of the best-kept secrets in the Midwest. We offer outstanding communities, excellent schools, beautiful parks, more affordable housing than many Chicago suburbs, and now even better transportation options. The Monon Corridor is another reason I believe our region has a very bright future. So whether you're buying, selling, or investing, understanding what's happening in our local market helps you make better decisions. If you'd like to talk about how the Monon Corridor could affect your home's value or your real estate plans, I'd be happy to help. Again, I'm Liz Rytel-Mudroncik with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Connections. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who wants to stay informed about Northwest Indiana real estate. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in our next video.